Banger, banger, banger trade today on gold. Look at this. My best trade ever. I'm super excited about it. Uh, Took profit here. 5.98 R, 6 R is what I'm telling everyone that I know. Just kidding, I don't tell anyone I trade, but yeah, I'm super excited about this trade. This is my best ever. This is my best trade ever, or my highest risk to reward trade at least. And my longest trade. I've never held a trade this long. Um, Most people today took profit here. Um, just thinking like this was asking for too much, which is fair. But yeah, we got on this trade at 9:30, or no, it was more like, I don't know, 9:50 something, but I mean, and it took at, what's the, what time even is this? 10, 9 something, 9:45? Yeah, ripped up. You can see it on like the three. Whoop. Asia session, just wanted to take that liquidity. What did it do in Asia? By the way, there was a trade here on the 4 hour. You're in a continuation model. Uh, Sorry. SMT with silver, bang bang. You see that? I'm gonna grab it. Yeah, SMT with silver here, and a continuation and a gap. Shit. Uh, like that, like that. What do you get? Expansion away. CST closure over that one. Honestly, a great entry is right here. You already get the closure over all this, which is good enough. And you get a better trade from that would be stressful to be in. But on the closure of this candle, I mean, if you don't get right, like, right on the closure of that candle, you're not hitting that move because it just got pushed. So, I mean, that's a tough trade. You'd have to get in early, but nonetheless, bangers, bangers, bangers all day, bro. But I mean, it didn't matter for us. We were in this trade the whole time. I'm super stoked about it. Um, yeah. So let's break it down. So coming into the day, what do we see? Coming into the day, we were today's Tuesday. Yeah, so this is today's. This was the day we just traded. It's like 10 o'clock right now, so this is the new that started. This is what we traded right here. So coming into today, we were here. We had kind of, made a pretty strong move into this range and then closed very bullishly. And on silver, you can see that, um, we swept this liquidity, and yeah, just like a strong, it was like a reversal candle really that printed. That's not even that relevant, honestly. It's what we did in pre-market with silver. So what do? We come out and take these weekly targets. These are last week's highs right here. Silver comes out and take them. And this is at like 2 a.m. So this is pre-market stuff. Like nobody's up during this hours. And what do we kind of see? Like we kind of trade through it. We get an hour to come accepting price above, and then we trade down, and like it doesn't look like a really valid reversal to me. And it taps these fair value gaps, these imbalances, and trades away from it. So just a failure to reverse these levels. And right there, we can assume that that means gold is going to come up and take these levels. Like that's the new draw on liquidity. Like we're not reversing away with the SMT. Like we failed to reverse it. Um, So you have that logic, but like you can't just solely trade off that, you know? So what do we get to confirm this? We get a two-stage SMT. I don't, I'm pretty sure it's right here. Check. What was that? The 2200 candle to 6 o'clock. 2200 candle. Yeah. So let me just look at this SMT first of all. Just incredibly bullish from silver. Like it just printed like so much expansion. So tomorrow I feel like maybe you want to lay off these assets. Like what are you gonna expect? Reversal as well. But yeah. So we have this SMT. You don't really even require a two-stage, but I'm pretty sure we get one because this was the 6 o'clock candle here that printed. Let me get this at 6 o'clock or here. What the hell? And we create this two-stage SMT with this one, and technically it was over the 2 hour mark, so it was technically to here, I forgot. But yeah, so we print this two-stage SMT, and with gold being weaker, I kind of viewed this like this leg here as a strength switch. So, this SMT was like the one that kind of played into the high, right? And then this, now it's showing relative weakness compared to gold, and I view this kind of the second stage of the SMT, of the two-stage SMT. This is kind of the strength switch to show me that gold is stronger and I'm gonna come up and take this liquidity. So as soon as you kind of see the reversal away from this point, um, wherever it was, here, as soon as you see, and I need to see where it took this low at what time, because but as soon as you see expansion away from this low, you can kind of assume that gold is going to at least take out this, internal high. And that's what a lot of people target, at least to take out this internal high. And from there, we have these internal highs as well. So that are also like very relevant highs that price can reject from. So yeah, um, and there's trades there. I saw a lot of people like taking, you get this closure maybe on this order block entry. I saw a lot of people taking this trade to these highs right here. Just take a profit there, and you're able to get 2R if you're on at 850. And if you miss that, you miss that. It's whatever. But yeah, we waited till market open, and at market open, we get this is the day. So now we're like kind of viewing this V-shaped reversal away from the two-stage SMT. We're kind of viewing this as a continuation model. So for me, I'm kind of looking for like retracement into a gap, which we don't really get, but I'm pretty sure on the 5 minute. Yeah, so we get this 9-10 gap. Okay, that low key we also, I guess we did trade into this. Um, yeah, for some reason I thought we had an SMT. That wasn't even my logic really here on this trade. It wasn't like a continuation SMT logic. Um, to me, this was the expansion away right here. And this was our first CISD, this closure above this one. I mean, yeah, so this closure above this one was our first relevant CISD. And you don't want to really be in on the second, or sorry, you want to be in on one of the first two CISDs. And we get this move down into a relevant gap, expansion away, and that to me made this a protected low. So I was able to, long here, place my stop, get in on that, place my stop like that. And that to me was a valid enough trade. And we didn't expand away right away, but then we had this, retracement back to this level. So we kind of go up and hit like 2R, where a lot of people usually will go break even. I decided to hold this trade because like not like to really move your stop up, you gotta have like a real retracement that creates a real CISD. And I feel like none of these like technically this fuck, this red candle you're seeing right there, um, that's technically a CISD when you close above that because we traded to probably on the 1 minute relevant gap. But to me, like this was our first like relevant CISD when we closed above that, where I feel like now if this level gets invalidated, um, then this trade is invalidated. So I was able to move my stop literally up to there, which was like pretty much break even. And from there, it was kind of a not a stress-free trade because I held it literally the entire day, but I was able to just let it ride. And yeah, I didn't move my stop from there. Like I was just letting this thing ride. Like technically, this would be a good invalidation area. Like look at this. Like you don't want to see, price really retrace below that, but it happens. Like, and I'm trying to get better at just letting my trade ride. And like if you lose, you lose. Like if this trade completely failed and reversed off of nothing, then so be it. Like that's just how I'm gonna trade, and that's how I want to trade. And that's how I feel like I'll get better. But yeah. So technically the risk to reward we answered was like, yeah, 5.97. So, pretty much a two-stage SMT with asset resynchronization logic, more like lagging asset logic. But I feel like they had the resync, and now you can kind of anticipate a reversal here, which we get. Um, the trade you definitely could have taken too. It's like, look at this. That's such a clean reversal to this low. Man, I don't know. Is that an SMT right there? Let's see. Right there. 20. Oh, that's a 2200 candle. That's the 2120. That's 2200 candle. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, hits that high, holds below. Expansion away from that area. SMT. We can find an entry here. Boom. Closure below that area. Can we milk a two-stage out of this? 2206. Right now, I'm just gonna trying to find a two-stage SMT entry at this level. Because like for me, like it's honestly a valid trade to just trade SMT here, just with how relevant that liquidity is. But the model, I trade. You require a two-stage SMT for reversal to confirm. But you know, you take out this high, gold is the weaker asset, holds below. Um, you get a CISD right here to the downside. What can you target? these lows. Just another great trade. Just this price action has just been so good. It's been so good, honestly. But yeah, so sorry, that's just another trade you could take. But overall, today, this was the trade. We held it probably for 10 hours. I think a little more than that, 13 hours. Um, Ended up taking an Asia session here. Um, and the reason I feel like I was able to hold so long is when you look on silver, when it was going up, like at here at this point, I was like, I had 5R. I was like, should I just pull out of this trade? But like, if you look to the left, there is nothing to invalidate this trade. There's no highs for silver to go up and take out to invalidate this trade. Like, there's really no reason to reverse, and the only reason to reverse is for, you know, gold to come up and take out this high. That's the only way we reverse logically. And if it's a not logical reversal and we go up and take out, or we just reverse from here and, take my stop and then go back up, so be it. Like, that's fine. I mean, it wouldn't have been fine with me, but like, that's, I was willing to accept that pretty much. Like, there's no other reason to reverse than other than gold for to take this price. So, yeah, that's my logic on the trade. Thanks for tuning in.